Hello and welcome. I'm Night's Angel, and this is just a Folf on the road. Thank you for joining me. Well, I got a couple of topics today. One, alright, I'm not as active on Furry Amino as I probably could be, and I really don't have much to say or do, so that's that. But that being said, I sporadically went on there earlier, and I ended up getting a notification about convention etiquette. My mindset is, really? Is it that bad that every time a convention comes up, we have to get reminders of etiquette? How to behave? Okay? Unless you're like 4 years old, knowing how to behave in public should be like second nature. I mean, we're not a bunch of savage animals. I mean, heck, even animals have better etiquette. But that's just one of those little things. It's like, do I really need to be reminded how to behave at a convention when common sense would be enough? Don't randomly jump on people who aren't expecting it or aren't open to physical contact. Don't destroy property that doesn't belong to you. And pretty much behave it in a manner suitable for being around people. Mind your language. Don't be absurd. Well, you can be absurd, but you didn't have to be careful. That falls into the whole thing about mind your language. And watch what you say. Because these are supposed to be events not just for adults. And furry conventions, yeah. It doesn't hurt to try and get the kids in on the act. But we want to make sure that everybody's safe. Okay? That's like one of the big things. Behave yourself. Common sense. Well, that's just one little thing I wanted to carry on about. The other, stop making victims. No, this is a serious thing. I've been hearing about the transgenders in the bathrooms and this and that and all the crime. Okay, we're doing it to ourselves. Humanity as a whole is doing it to itself because control issues. It's pretty much all I can trump it up to is people have control issues. And pretty much the whole thing with kids, we're teaching them to be victims. We're not teaching them to take care of themselves. Because we're not teaching them how to defend themselves. We're not teaching them how to handle themselves in a dangerous situation. All we're teaching them is do as you're told. that's just going to create victims because guess what? Somebody puts a gun to your head, you're being attacked. By all technical accounts, you have every right to defend yourself. Even if that trigger is never pulled during the encounter, you have somebody with a weapon on you. You have somebody pointing a weapon at you. Your life is in danger. You need to defend yourself. Stop playing the victim. Stop being a victim. Okay? I know what I'm one of those people that used to be like that. Wouldn't or couldn't defend themselves. That wasn't getting me anywhere. People literally just didn't care and would walk right over me. I finally got myself together and started to defend myself. Started to stand up for myself. And now I get a little bit of respect because nobody's gonna fuck with me. Pardon my language. Nobody's gonna mess with me because I'm going to defend myself. You want to pull a gun on me? Okay. Let's see how quick let's see what you can do with that. Because all I have to do is cause you to be disoriented enough and I can run. And by the time you bring that gun back up to shoot me, I'm well out of your range. That's pretty much it. Stop setting up victims. Instead of telling people to cower when they're being attacked, tell them to fight back. Because they had the capacity to do so. I mean, on a daily basis, just this walk alone, I carry 5 different weapons. A knife I use for work. A nice heavy keychain. Yeah. It's an impromptu weapon, but I get that thing off of my belt and I start spinning it around. It's gonna leave a mark. Lucky thermos. Yeah, let's see how good you feel after that thing bonks you in the head. Not to mention, I am self-taught in combat. I know how to utilize pressure points and nerve clusters. Real basic. Some real basic stuff. Some real basic self-defense stuff. You don't need to be a black belt in order to defend yourself. Just knowing the basics is enough. Excuse me. Now, I got over a cold, well, not even a cold thing, a sinus thing, but I still have a lot of congestion. So, there's that. But, again, basic self-defense. You distract. Somebody comes at you with a weapon, distract them, defend yourself, and ditch. You don't have to stick around. Because if you're looking down the barrel of a gun or the tip of a knife, you're being attacked. At that point, you have every right to defend yourself. It doesn't matter why they're attacking you. I mean, parents that are worried about the safety of their kids going to the bathroom, why are you letting your kids go to the bathroom by themselves? If you're worried about their well-being, you should be right there with them. Otherwise, quit complaining. Because all you're doing is making people afraid to be around other people. And that's what's driving me nuts with what's going on in the world nowadays. People aren't getting along. They're afraid to be near each other. For whatever reason, they're afraid to be around one another. Either because they don't want to be called something they're not. Or be accused of something. Seriously. This is common sense, people. It all boils down to common sense. I mean, we're literally making ourselves a planet of islands because we are pushing ourselves to the point where we have to be completely isolated from one another, to the point where we're even afraid to be in the same room with somebody. What? Common sense, people. It's not a difficult thing. And now I'm just carrying on. Thank you very much. Anyway, I think that's enough rambling for now. Let me know your thoughts. You know how the buttons work. You know how the whole setup works and all that. Do so at your leisure. I'm still going to be here. I post every 2 or 3 days. 4 days depending on the circumstance, 2 to 4 days. So I have at least 2 or 3 videos out a week. But anyway, I'm Nice Angel. Thank you for joining me. This has been just a Folf on the road. I hope you have a better day. Peace.